Hello, everybody. To episode 5 of Two Guys
It's
and a
episode 6,
Couch.
bro. It's
Holy
episode
shit,
6.
I missed episode 5.
Episode 5 was the Tinder Swindler. Anyways,
Ooh, it was
this
a
is
Tinder
your
swindler. You know,
one and only.
the enemies are after me. Oh, so the reason we've been MIA was because the enemies were after us.
Anyways, this is Danny Demani, aka Attorney Dan.
And this is Brucey Bruce, everybody.
Sunglasses exclusive. Don't forget
Yes,
that.
he
Most
is.
importantly.
He is the sunglass exclusive. He has only the glasses which are very, very exclusive. So we want to thank you for being loyal followers of our podcast. Brucey Bruce tells me that a lot of people have had thoughts and various perspectives on the things that we talk about, and we are grateful that you have given us that wonderful feedback. And we want to continue hearing as much feedback as you
As
can
possible,
give us. Please like, share,
subscribe.
dislike.
Share
do
this
whatever
with your
you
father.
want.
Share this with your mother, with your grandma, grandparents. Let them know. Let us
Ooh,
come
I would
in.
love their grandparents to watch this and be like, why is there a couch? And then why are there two guys on it? By the way, our ranking since last week or the last time we've done a podcast has not moved. So
Not improved. Our last podcast about the Tinder swindler, we actually got more views, so we're moving on up.
oh man, you know what they say about views, right?
Yeah, it's all about them views, bro.
Well, I don't know about, but in Russia, just because you have views, you no longer get paid. So people are stopping to post. People in Russia are stopping creating content. Did you know that? That YouTube is no longer paying them. If they post, they no longer get
Is
paid.
it because of the ongoing situation?
Yes,
or-
it is because of the ongoing Russia versus Ukraine. The war is
Mm.
ongoing. By the way, people, I'm going to tell you, oil is the key to invest right now. All right? It's going to keep
Investor
going.
Dan, apparently, in the making.
It's not investor Dan. It's just pay attention. Think about it. The war is happening, which means Russia is the third biggest producer of oil, which means everything's gonna go up. And we do feel sorry that everybody, including us, is feeling a little pinch at the gas stations. But
Mm.
however, if you invest in oil, they're gonna be paying for you to fill up your car. So therefore, you guys are gonna be able to make bank indirectly, just oil, and then after the war is over and everything starts getting rebuilt, people are going to go on vacations and whatnot, which means all the travel stocks are going to go up and commodities are going to go up. It's just the absolute. Now is the time to figure out what you want to get into. Wait until it hits that low point and then get in. Yes, sorry, this was a complete tangent. I do apologize. In any
Trade
case,
at your own risk and do your own
oh
research.
yeah, this is not financial advice.
Yeah, because although Danny is a lawyer, he's going to be protecting himself once we get a lawsuit here. Danny, I'm not trying to get sued, buddy. So, yeah,
Just
please
remember,
do your own research.
Oxy is the key to everything.
Oxycodone?
No,
What?
no, no, no.
No drugs.
Accidental
Drug-free zone.
petroleum. Not oxycodone.
You see it. You say it like
You know
it
what the
is.
funny story is? I used to spend time with this girl. You remember her?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And so, if you recall, there was this person in my life who I knew was wrong for me in every single way. And I changed her name on my phone.
Ooh.
You don't need to make the sound effects in any case.
Ooh, that is
So-
horrible. Danny Demani, what has gotten into you?
I think everyone has done that. I think everyone has done that.
No.
Oh, you've never done that?
I just don't save the number. I just memorize the last 4 digits, like your social security number. I'm like, well, let's see. 5679. Ah, that's this guy. Ah, that's this girl, And you're like, okay, that's why I have a computer brain, computer memory. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I read each and every one of your comments and I take
Three
your
of those.
criticism from my heart to my brain and I share your criticism about Dan the Man. Stay tuned towards the last 5 minutes of this podcast. We're going to have some constructive criticism back at you and say thank you. Although most of the criticism was at Danny. So we will address that in this episode and the episodes more. So this is our final season episode. The next episode we're going to have...
This is our final season? The season
this
consists of
season,
6 episodes.
this is the season finale, this sixth episode. I want to
Oh,
make it six
damn.
episodes. Yes.
Okay.
The next episode, we're gonna most likely have a guest star, and it's gonna be season 2, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. I have a very special guest, and you're gonna love it as much as you love this episode. So, anyways, Danny,
Damn.
proceed.
Damn. In any case, so my situation was I
You changed
knew.
the name.
Wait, let me build up the story.
Let's build up the story.
All right. So in any case, I knew the person was wrong for me. So the thing is, when we know the person is wrong for us, and our friends know the person is wrong for us, and our friends try to protect us, namely Boris or Bruce, or whichever name he goes by nowadays. In any case, so he tried to protect me by making sure that whenever I would be on the phone, it would not be that particular person. So I, being the smart individual that I am, decided to change the girl's name from whatever her name was to Oxy. Coincidentally, the stock that has been shooting up for the past 3 weeks, the ticker is Oxy. So just because we don't know what's happening in the past or how we create things, we never know that that particular name might play a very fortuitous fortuitous situation, I guess, if you can say it that way, in the future. Does that make sense? That makes sense.
It makes sense, but you say you know. How do you really know? I'm sure our viewers are curious about to know. Like, how do you know when someone is for you or someone is not for you? Like, you claim that this person was not for you, but what gave it away, Danny? What?
1 second.
What happened?
1 second. Since you know this person, do you think she was for me?
I am not one to judge. If you think
1
she's
second.
the right fit
1
for
second.
you,
1 second. 1
you
second.
have my
1
support.
second.
You have my love, brother. Man.
No. What? Oh, I wish I could have recorded the conversations. She put a spell on you. You forgot? You forgot that?
Well,
She put a spell on you.
what were you saying? You were denying every little thing. No, she did not. I made a promise to her mother. I promised I would drive her home. I promised I would do this. This is the last time. This and that. And
The
I'm like,
lies,
dude.
the lies we tell ourselves. That's strong,
Yeah,
man.
she did. She was a WITCH. Ooh. Yeah, she used her broom and went chick chick. And Danny's like, yeah, how's it going? Anyways,
No, the reason for everything that happened, when you have a good person with an evil person, the good person tries everything possible to save the evil person.
I'm sorry. Are you Jesus Christ or are you the Savior? What's going on?
No, it's just the way people are raised. There's a thing called the savior complex.
Yeah, but not everyone is
And-
raised like that.
True, but some people are, and some people it applies to both females and males, and some people feel that they need to save the person for whatever reason.
I agree, actually. It makes sense because I dated a girl who was in a bad place. And I got her out of that bad place, I believe. And she was thankful and grateful for it. And then, when a person is back to being happy, they forget the Savior. And they're like, okay, I'm done here. I got my mission. Peace out. And you're like, what the hell just happened? But you live and you learn. And you're like, thank you. And good luck to you.
I think there's a concept where people like broken people,
What's the concept?
that they prefer the person that needs fixing because it makes them feel needed, as opposed to accept the person as they are. They seek out people who are broken because then they can fix them, they can help them. They feel needed. They don't know how to be in a relationship without being needed. So
Who feels needed? The broken person or the person that's
person-
that's normal, that wants to be the
The per-
savior?
the person who wants to be the savior, they feel
I
needed.
disagree with that.
Okay.
I was not looking for a broken person. I was looking for a normal person that wanted to be in a normal relationship, and we were just gonna be strong and build each other and learn, and just love each other, and that's it. And I keep popping up with this song in my head. What is love, baby? Don't hurt me no more.
And I'm never gonna listen to that song because you just ruined it for me. I just want to put that out there.
You're so nice, Danny. This has been one of the criticisms we've gotten, that you are a very, very nice individual.
Yeah. Well, you should really know how to use the quotes. Usually, the quotes I use, we've been told you're a very nice individual, not very nice individual. after the fact. Yeah, in any case, so my point with that story with that ticker was that sometimes um, the two connect and we don't see the connections until later on in life. And it was amazing that that connection did happen and it brought some positive results, even though at the time I didn't realize that that was going to happen, as well as getting rid of that person from my life freed me up to be more successful in life. We don't understand how much of an anchor a person can be until we realize what kind of a life we have without them.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. So the moral of the story is if you love somebody or if you think
Make
this
up a
is
name so no one knows.
yeah, so
And
if
you never
John
know.
likes Lisa, mm, and Lisa is not sure of John, but John is sure of her, but he's afraid to lose her because he's insecure and he thinks like Lisa is the dream girl. Guys or girls, whatever roles you're in, there's always someone out there for you, and you can definitely find someone much better who's gonna love you for you, who's gonna want you for you, and who's gonna recuperate and give you the same love that you deserve. Don't you forget that. This is from your one and only Sunglass exclusive Brucey Bruce. Danny might have a different perspective because he's my number one fan and hater at the same time.
I mean, so this is a question that goes to the general public. Would you want to always be told nice things, or would you prefer someone who tells you the truth all the time and constantly pushes you forward? Do answer, do post your comments.
Let us know after 10 minutes. Listen to this if you got to this point.
But the point is this: there is no haterade towards you. This is not a hater nation. More of, I prefer to. Um,
He prefers to denote me. Is that the correct word, Danny?
no, didn't know. More like demote.
Demote, yes. Wrong pronunciation, but that's what I had in mind. That way, it's gonna motivate me to become bigger and
I
better.
poke fun at you. That's what it is.
Exactly, there
I poke
you
fun
go.
at you because I can.
So on my Instagram, I usually put the polls, the heart emoji, the 100%. I get like most of my followers, they vote. Whoever does, thank you. By the way, vote more so the algorithm can kick in and so we can like fly and
Bruce is all about the
grow up.
algorithm. He wants
Yes.
that. He lives for the
I hit an
algorithm.
all-time high, guys. I had 122 views today on
Hol-
my story
holy
out of
crap.
320 followers. That's amazing.
That's
Thank
like-
you so much.
That's like 35%.
Yo,
That's
before
impressive.
that, I barely had 50 floor.
Wow.
I almost doubled.
Before that, you had like 15%. Not bad.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, because it's the people that vote. When you vote, your
Wow.
thing shows up on the feed. Epic motivation for all. Brucey Bruce. They love it.
So speaking of motivation, before a person can motivate others, they're supposed to be secure in themselves.
Yeah, they should. But you
And
didn't let me finish what I was saying.
I'm sorry to go on. I
Yeah,
apologize.
so you guys vote and you give me like 5 out of 5 stars, right? Thank you very much. Danny, on the other hand, gives me 0 out of 5 star. So when I see the overall rating, it's in my highlights. You can check the Sunglass exclusive one. If you see the one that has 75%, 80%, that was one vote from Danny. Thank you, Danny.
My pleasure.
I
try-
appreciate the support and love.
There was something that Bruce used to say. It's fun to be number one, or it's
It's
fun.
odd.
I want to make sure you're very odd.
Yeah?
I want to keep you as odd as. I want you to be very grounded. With all this podcast blowing up and everything else, you might get very popular.
People's been asking us, when's the next one? When's the next one? I'm like, Danny, come on. Danny, Danny, his birthday's coming up. So
What? My
he's
birthday's
getting there a little bit in age. It's all the moisturizer he uses.
Yo, I have
but-
no problems. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm gonna be 41, and
Ladies, if you're interested, religious and hot must be the same. You gotta be hot and religious. For my bachelor
no,
right here.
I wasn't actually saying that, but nonetheless.
But anyways, if you do know somebody religious and hot for Danny the Manny, preferably ages
What-
27 and up.
what I'm saying. It's good to have a representative like that.
My
but-
goal is to get this guy married and dance his wedding because I'm the best man, and vice versa. So we're trying for each other. We're like cheerleading, but I cheerlead him. He basically de-cheerleads me. So, but it's
what
okay.
I was gonna say was, I'm just lucky to have lived up to this age. A lot of people haven't. So
agree.
every moment that we have, we should cherish, and every moment that we're alive, we should just try our best to create the best life we can every single day. Like people make these New Year resolutions. You should be making a daily resolution. Wake up in the morning, be like, what did I not do yesterday?
Consistency is key. Like we go
Correct.
to the gym, we're consistent. You got to be consistent. You got to get the trend going.
That's true. And as you guys can see, Brucey Bruce is looking fly.
Oh, get ready, summer 2022.
He's
Here
gonna-
I come, baby.
He's gonna unlock Bruce version 2.0, and
Oh,
you
Bruce
guys better
Almighty.
be scared. You're not God, bro. He said Bruce Almighty. That's not.
Well, someone called me Bruce Almighty, so she knows who it is. So thank you.
Oh,
Hello?
You have a secret fan?
Yeah.
Or you have
I
a
have
fan?
too many fans, but they keep asking me about you, Danny.
Oh,
so
wow. I don't understand this.
you're
If-
you're the
one
freaking
sec.
popular part of
One
this
second.
podcast.
One second. I'm confused. If you're the one who has fans, why are they asking you about me?
Because I guess you're unresponsive. You don't comment back to them as much as I do. I actually try to talk and interact with the fans to get more fan base. You're like, oh, Bruce will take care of it. You know, he's the main guy. And I'm like, no, you're the co-founder. So,
Yes, we co-founded this wonderful podcast.
Yeah.
So, in any case, Bruce, what have you been up to over the past, I don't know, couple of weeks that you haven't posted?
gym, baby, gym.
Oh, really?
Working out at the gym, self-improvement, thinking about life, thinking about how to be more secure, how to be more successful,
Oh, so
working on myself to better myself. You know, sometimes you just like feel a little bit down and it's hard to motivate yourself if you live alone. Yes, I live alone, hence why it's hard. So it's good to have such motivating friends like Danny the Manny who continuously tries to push me in the regard which is a little bit odd, but I take it as constructive criticism like the criticism we just got. So we're into the few 5 minutes left. Let's talk about the criticism that we've gotten. So
Go ahead, Boris. Tell us.
so
the
I
beautiful
got a
criticism.
lot of criticism on the podcast that we did about living alone versus moving out. So
Okay.
a lot of our fans, Danny, directly told me that you should definitely move the heck out of your parents' house and you should live on your own, especially at your age. So they want to know, why are you so adamant about staying where you are and why don't you move out of your parents' house? Please explain and provide your feedback. They will want their anticipation is killing them. Proceed.
Oh, wow. So here's the thing. I'm gonna explain it in the best possible way that I hope people can understand. Family is finite, as in
So is oil.
correct. We don't know how much time we really have with the people in our life.
That's the beauty part of life.
Correct. So we have a choice to be self-involved, or we have a choice to give of ourselves to others. So I do live with my parents, but I'm not the type of person who gets taken care of. I actually take care of them in every regard. I pay the bills, I cook, I clean, I take care of the laundry, and so on.
Are you saying you're a housewife?
I'm saying I am the type of a son that makes sure that he takes care of his parents.
Ladies,
Let me
27 and up,
Let me
Danny the
finish.
Manny, ready product for you. He can cook, he can clean, he can pay the bills. He's a lawyer, he's an engineer, he's an investor. What more can you ask for? He's attractive, he has hair somewhat, and he has a great sense of humor, and he's sitting like a real man. And he has a nice suit, you know, fitted suit, express, by the way. Very nice, Danny the Manny.
Can I please finish my
Let him
statement?
finish, but hit me up. I'll be the shothan and the matchmaker,
So
or hit him up.
I can definitely live on my own. I can move out tomorrow and be on my own,
But why don't you? That's what they want to know.
because unless I have someone special that I'm gonna live with forever, there is no purpose for me to move out. You know how they say that phrase, why get married if you can get the cow for free, if you can get the milk for free, right? You heard that phrase?
I have not. Maybe it's because I'm still young, but
No. So the phrase goes like this. It's the same thing as it goes to sex. Why get married if you can get the sex for free? If you have your own place and the girl comes over to your place all the time and you're sleeping with her and you're playing house, right? She's always here, you're having fun. What's the driving force for you to get married? Why get married?
depends how you were raised and where you were in the
I
religious
understand.
level. you would want to get married the right way so you don't have bastard kids.
Okay.
And you want to
But
start a family, you want to have kids with this person. Yeah, you can have fun if you like to have that type of fun. But is it everlasting? Is that what you want? You got to figure out what you want. What's your end goal? So you got to figure that out. No one's going to figure it out for you.
you see, I agree with that 100%. A lot of people are not raised like that. A lot of people, so lots of people have commitment issues. Yes or no?
It's hard, yes.
Okay. And because they have commitment issues, if they can get something for free, they will continue getting it for free.
It's not really for free. There's always consequences. You can get her pregnant accidentally.
Yeah, but then you ask her to get Plan B pill and you're good to go.
Yeah, I'm against abortion.
It's not abortion if it's the next day.
No, it's still
It's not abortion by law of United States.
So Danny, in 10 words or less, because we're running short on time, why have you not moved out and you are still with your parents? Go ahead.
Because I enjoy my family. I value them, and it allows me to get to know them at a different level than I would have if I was younger. At
Okay.
this age, I get a chance to really understand exactly who they are. And it gives me a chance to understand people overall.
Interesting perspective, but don't you want to miss them a little bit so then that way when you come over and visit them, you're like, wow, I miss you so much.
Nope.
I love you so much.
Nope.
Thank God. Good to see you. I missed you,
Nope.
Dad. I missed you, Mom. I missed
Nope.
you, Sis.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay, because you know what they say, sometimes even in relationships when married couples get married, they sometimes like go away or sleep on different beds, different rooms, and that makes the relationship stronger. So
Once again, nope.
okay. So the other quick criticism, I will continue with the rest of the
Ooh, so
criticism
many
on the next.
criticisms. Wow, you guys are really
Yeah, a lot of
like
people
really
are.
into this.
A lot of people don't understand why you keep jerking that mic, and you've been doing it in this podcast as
I
well.
wasn't.
You was.
I
I saw
wasn't.
it. We were gonna rewatch it. People comment
The way
below
you're
if
holding-
Danny was.
The way you're holding your mic feels like you're about to strangle it.
I'm trying to hold it steady and firm, but you keep moving it like this, so it's gonna be the audio. I hope
No,
it's
the audio
great
is
for
going to
you.
be great because I like to gesticulate. I like to talk with my hands. Sometimes when you're holding a mic, I'm moving it around.
So Danny is apparently a pianist or a
No.
composer.
No,
You know the
it-
one, and he likes to go to the opera or whatever. The
No,
Met.
it just sometimes, the hands just move around. That's it.
Well, more than one person has commented
I'm
that.
glad. You know what? I'm gonna tell you guys this. We are sharing our perspective and our life and everything else.
Yeah, but when
I
you jerk
am
in the mic,
glad you guys are coming along for the journey because it's gonna be a fun journey. We're gonna share much more stuff about our lives, our perspective, our thoughts, our innermost thoughts, desires, and so on and so forth. And there's gonna be criticisms, and that's okay.
we love it. Continue with them, but show
Construct-
some criticism towards me. I feel a bit unwanted here. Like it's always Danny the
Const-
Manny.
Constructive criticism is always welcome. And apparently, Bruce mentioned that I am considered to be the gruff in this particular.
You're the
podcast.
popular man. Although
So-
your ladies, bro, everybody wants you, bro.
Here's the thing.
The ladies man to my left.
As we mature, there's certain things we can pull. There's certain things that we can tolerate, and certain things we can't. And if I sometimes come off as very strong in my opinions, it's because I already lived through certain views and I understand what's gonna happen in the future.
He's ancient. Yes.
I'm very ancient, as you can see by
Old heart.
the huge beard I'm slowly growing.
Yeah. So thank you guys for listening into this one. We have so much to talk about on the next one. You have no idea. You're gonna be blown away. The next one is actually very thought-provoking. Stay tuned. Hopefully it's gonna come out sooner rather than later, Danny.
Well, we're gonna do this. We're gonna promise you guys this. We're gonna try to put one out every week.
Yes.
One every week. Right now, we've become consistent at going to the gym. We're consistent at our jobs. We're consistent at making money. We're consistent at enjoying ourselves and just, in general, putting ourselves and our best foot forward. Now, we haven't been consistent with this, but we will do our best going forward because we want to give the public what they're seeking.
And your criticism motivates the shit out of us. So please, as always, like, subscribe, share, comment.
And also subscribe on YouTube. because that's where it really counts.
No, everywhere it counts. Facebook, Instagram.
I
Right now
know
we're
that.
popping on Instagram and Facebook. That's good. YouTube is slowly moving on up. So
Most importantly, TikTok, people. Remember, if you don't tick that tag,
Spotify, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for Spotify.
we want to wish you a great. If you're Jewish, we want to wish you a great Purim. If you're not, we want to wish you an amazing week. And overall, may everything you hope for in this week happen to you.
Peace.
Have a great rest of your night.
This was another episode of Two Guys and a Couch.
Of Bruce farting of a storm.
And thank you for listening for the season finale. I love you all. And in order to be number one, you gotta be odd.
You gotta
You
be
love it,
even.
and I love it too.
Gotta be even.
Peace.
He
And
be-
always the infamous kiss.
he be kissing you
for
now.
the
So.
kiss.